everybody! 大家好! I welcome you to Jade Palace Yamingo. My name is Yaya. Spring is almost here, and here is a festival that prepares for its arrival. So let's get started. The LongTaiTou Festival, or Dragon Head Raising Festival, falls on the second day of the second lunar month. This year, it falls on March 4th in 2022. So by the time that this video has uploaded, it should be tomorrow. Sometimes the festival is simply called 2月2 Festival for short. It roughly translates to 2-month 2 and stems from the well-known phrase 2月2 LongTaiTou, which means on the second day of the second lunar month, the dragon raises his head. In addition, this festival is also known as the Zhonghe Festival and Blue Dragon Festival. This festival recognizes the start of spring and ploughing. LongTaiTou Festival falls around Jingzhe, which is the third of the 24 solar terms. This solar terms means the awakening of hibernating insects, which are said to be woken by incoming thunderstorms and warming weather. Remember that much of the Chinese lunar calendar revolves around agriculture. It is the Agrarian calendar. With the arrival of this festival also brings the beginning of rising temperature and rainfall, letting ancient farmers know that it is time to start plowing their fields. Not to be confused with the Dragon Boat Festival, which falls on the 5th day of the 5th lunar month, but this festival also has ancient roots. It is called Dragon Head Raising Festival because ancient Chinese civilization thought that the increase in rainfall was due to the Dragon King awakening from his winter hibernation. This celebration is also called the Blue Dragon Festival because it is the blue dragon of the east, Dongfang Qinglong, that we are worshipping. He is the king of the East China Sea, as well as the essence of spring. In regards to astronomy, the blue dragon is one of the mansions, Shou, of the ancient Chinese constellations. During the early second lunar month, only the antlers of the dragon rises above the horizon, while the other mansions that make up the dragon's body are unseen. So LongTaiTou is the literal celebration for this astronomical phenomenon. Unlike Western dragons where they are feared and spew fire, Chinese dragons are associated with water. They are also benevolent. They rule over the ocean, lakes, river, and they control the sky, the clouds, and rain. The origin myth associated with this festival goes like this. Long ago, one year the land suffered a terrible drought. Plants and crops couldn't grow, and the people were starving. A long, or dragon, saw the suffering of the people and took compassion on them. He gave them rain without the permission of the heavens. 玉皇大帝, the Jade Emperor, punished the dragon by imprisoning him under a mountain. The dragon would never be allowed to be released until the golden beans bloomed. Touched by the dragon's compassion, the people sought any way that could free their benefactor. They found that soybeans were golden, and more importantly, they could bloom once roasted. The people presented the roasted soybeans to the Jade Emperor, which fulfilled his demand. On the second day of the second lunar month, the dragon was released from his prison, which is why this is the day we celebrate asking for the dragon's blessing. While the LongTaiTou Festival has been celebrated since ancient times, the Zhonghe Festival wasn't officiated until the Tang Dynasty, and also the Song Dynasty as well. A pretty interesting modern take of the origin myth ties the Zhonghe Festival with some pretty famous historical figures. Much of the myth is the same, with some minute changes. Here we have the Jade Emperor angered by Wu Zetian's ascension as Empress Regnant. He ordered the Dragon King to cease rainfall for 3 years. The Dragon King took pity on the people and went against the Jade Emperor's orders. And the myth ends the same, with the Dragon King's imprisonment and the people finding a way to save him by presenting blossom golden beans, which turned out to be popcorn in this version. What is a Chinese festival without food traditions? Like most holidays and celebrations, this festival also has several traditional food customs for this day. Due to the story associated with Wu Zetian and the golden beans blossoming, the Tang Dynasty had a tradition of eating popcorn, as well as eating roasted beans from the original myth. In addition to the beans, other foods like dumplings, scallion pancakes, and noodles are also popular to eat on this day, but they are named after dragon body parts. Noodles are dragon whiskers, 龙须. Dumplings are dragon ears, 龙耳. Scallion pancakes are dragon scales, 龙鳞. Beans and popcorn are dragon seeds, 龙子. These names show respect for the dragon. We believe that it is auspicious to consume symbolic body parts of the dragon, which will bless us and give us good luck for the year. What is also most interesting is that the LongTaiTou festival is not just a single day of celebration, but the beginning of a series of them. It is the first day of the Tai Hao temple fairs, which lasts until the 3rd day of the 3rd lunar month. This fair is to celebrate the ancient ancestral deities, Fu Xi and Nu Hua. Many of the customs that we use to celebrate this festival are identical to those practiced in ancient times. One of the major ones is praying to our deities. Because dragons are intelligent creatures, this is the perfect time to pray to them to wish for good blessings, weather, and harvest. During some dynasties, ancient state celebrations would have the emperor leading officials in ploughing at a ceremony to pray for good harvest and favorable weather. And you can't have a good harvest without good land. So in addition to praying to the Dragon King, we also pay respect to 土地公, the soil and land deity. Additional traditions and customs of LongTaiTou are pretty simple. No bugs. Remember how insects would be awakened during this time due to rain and warming weather? It is tradition to burn various herbs that would repel insects at home. In ancient times, women and children would wear satchels full of herbs as well to repel insects. Though in modern times we don't really wear them for insect repellents anymore, they are still considered to attract good fortune. Clean. Cleaning is not encouraged during the Lunar New Year traditions, which just passed, as it is believed to sweep away good luck. Clean away during this festival. LongTaiTou is perfect for spring cleaning. Pay respect to deities. As with all traditional holidays, we take this time to thank and pray to the deities for good luck and blessings. One tradition in particular is really not something you would expect if you haven't trimmed your hair since the new year. Today is perfect for that new haircut. The custom of cutting your hair on the day of the festival started around the Ming and Qing dynasties. Unlike New Year's celebrations, which just ended 2 weeks ago, where cutting your hair and cleaning are an absolute no-no. it is encouraged to cut your hair and clean during this festival. We believe that cutting your hair on this day is a metaphor for cutting off any bad luck from the previous year, which allows you to start anew and bring success in the future. Not all ancient customs have survived. One such custom is that women wouldn't practice sewing and needleworking on this day in fear that the needles could puncture the eyes of the dragon. Another is spreading plant ashes around the outside and inside of the house to symbolize inviting the dragon for good rainfall and harvest. What a mess to clean up! Although there is still a ritual that is similar to this one that is still practiced in more rural areas. This ancient folk custom is called 打粮炖 and involves drawing circles on the ground in plant ash. Then grains are placed into center. The circles symbolize full grain bins. The thing is, unless you live in the more rural farming villages, you really wouldn't have heard of this festival. Since this festival is connected to the agrarian culture of ancient China, it is more widely celebrated among the farming villages in the countryside. You won't see this festival as regarded in urban metropolises or overseas, but this is still considered an important celebration in Chinese tradition. I have a Teespring if you'd like to support the channel. I have a lot of super cute designs that I'm really proud of, so please check it out if you can. Link is in the description below. So what do you guys think? Will you guys be eating a dragon tomorrow? Leave a comment down below because I would like to know. Please leave a comment if you can. It really does help out small channels like mine. You can also let me know what topics you would like to see me cover in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to Jade Palace Yamingong. I would very much appreciate it. And until next time, 再见啦，拜拜。